I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
The genre of protest music requires a certain balance. I mean, if you don't care at all, then you don't even think about it. And if you care too much, you can become either paralyzed or you can start to proselytize. So finding a midpoint between those two is what you're trying for. There's a commentator, Barry Clement, had the best answer for a retort that went back to the 60s protest movement, which was asked often of protesters. He was asked, if you don't like this country, why don't you leave it? He said, because I don't want to become a victim of its foreign policy. And even though the tenor of the song might be protest, I do love this country and tend to agree with Garrison Keillor, who says it's still the only country where anybody, including the President of the United States, can aspire to one day be elected to that office. The song is called Land of the Free. I just have a page of the story. Nothing here explains the rage and the cry for glory that echoes the insane. Led from the state of Missouri to every southern town, led to the wrath and fury that burned those cities down. It said, that's the way it's been done since my daddy's day. That's the way it's gonna be. So I will fight to keep my slaves in the home of the brave, the land of the free. All I know is what I'm told. It's us or them survive. And the quest for land and gold that fed the westward drive, it led to the desert plains from the hills of Tennessee, led to the Trail of Tears and a creek at Wounded Knee. It said, that's the way it's been done since my daddy's day, so that's the way it's gonna be. The genocide of the native tribes in the home of the brave and the land of the free. Led from the Mekong Delta to the ditches at My Lai, to peace with dignity, and how they made that fly. They said, that's the way it's been done since my daddy's day, so that's the way it's gonna be. Across the Asian countryside, 57,000 soldiers died. from the home of the brave and the land of the free. All I know is what I seen between the sponsors' brands, watered stocks and war machines, and empires changing hands. Led from the Enron boardroom to an oil field in Sudan, from the Riyadh Reserve to a pipeline at Jehan. It said, that's the way it's been done since my daddy's day. That's the way it's gonna be. If someone got to rule this world, it might just as well be me. That's the way it's been done since my daddy's day. That's the way it's gonna be. But all I really understand, there's oil beneath my brother's sand. For the home of the brave and the land of the free.
Yeah. I wish I had a whole bunch more hands so I could give you the round of applause you deserve.
Well, thank you. Hi.
Nick Annis, welcome to Horses Sing None of It.
Thanks, good to be here.
My name's Ralph Litwin, you know that, but maybe those folks out there don't. And I got to say that you get the award for the person who has visited this show with the best pants of all time.
These pants were made by Elizabeth Crisfield, who, those of you out there who saw the show at the Minstrel, was the female next to me playing the fiddle. She could not make it for this trip, but she is also a seamstress and a hydrologist for Everglades National Park.
All right.
Yeah, and makes some damn cool pants.
Cool. What else would you like to play for us?
Let's see. I'm going to play a song that Mike Agranoff, actually from the Minstrel Coffee House. I had started it when I first met him, and we had traded CDs. I had opened at the Minstrel for Small Potatoes, and so we got to swap some songs afterwards. And he has a certain style of delivery, so this is a song that that he influenced, at least. It requires water. I'm a cabinet maker by trade.
Me too.
Then you as I. Home Depot is our church. I go there to worship often.
I worship at the local lumber yard.
Well, then you'll like this song all the more. There's miles, vials of Chinese-made plastic tools by peasants paid, a living wage in bowls of rice so I can get the lowest price. That's why I love Home Depot. The botanical diversity that was the jungle canopy is now a Guatemalan street so I can buy these plywood sheets. That's why I love Home Depot. My ceiling fan is a Boston breeze, but the instructions are in Cantonese. I'm trying hard to read them. Ding Chow Fo means find the stud. Ooh, some kills will cover up that blood. And get some caulk and drywall mud, I think that I will need them. 'Cause nothing's built to last, you see, they make it fast and shoddily. But it's good for the economy, keeps consumers buying. What else are you gonna do in the sheetrock sheds of the chosen few but pick a peck of drywall screws and just keep on trying? Made proudly in the USA, the box says in the big display, and this they're not allowed to say unless it's really true. But oh, they're wily like the fox, 'cause they're just talking about the box. The inside's coming from Taiwan, put together in Peru. There's rows of hoses, pails of nails, there's stuff to fix the stuff that fails to work the way it used to when you bought it new last year. But 1 billion aftermarket parts and wizards of the market arts will get you up and moving through these doors and shopping here at these miles of aisles of Chinese-made plastic tools by peasants paid. Living wage and bowls of rice so I can get the lowest price. But I can't stop now. I still shop. I still love Home Depot.
Yeah.
Do you have a shop up here?
Yep, in Morristown.
Oh, I've been to Morristown twice now. Actually, 5 times. 3 of them were passing through trying to find other places.
It's in what used to be my grandfather's horse stall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I had a shop down in, I grew up in South Florida, so I had a shop down there, and it was, moving up here and starting to do music, it was, I mean, I kept my hand tools, like, you know, do like a little home repair, but it's, you can't really travel light with,
As a cabinet maker.
with, yeah, you can't like drag the, you know, 12-inch bandsaw and the unisaw with you
That's tough.
as you go. So.
The floor is yours.
Hey love, time to go and start my working day. Hey love, it's hard to put this waking dream away. When all is said and done, you are the only one I leave. Hey love, time to go and find my world again. Hey love, it's hard to leave and lose my closest friend. When all is said and done, you are the only one I leave. And all tomorrow holds turns on a single day. The calling of our souls is coming to me, coming to reach me this way, this way. Hey love, time to say the words I never said. My love I might have shared, but kept inside instead. And all tomorrow holds is in this moment now. The futures that unfold are coming to me, coming to reach me somehow, somehow. Hey love, time to go and start my working day. Hey love, it's hard to put this waking dream away. When all is said and done, you are the only one I leave.
All right, very pretty.
Try to mix something pretty in so they'll sit through the the corporate bashing.
No, I don't suppose any of those 3 songs are on this recording.
Why, by coincidence, fully 66.67% of those songs are on it. Home Depot's new, so that one's not on there, but the other 2 are certainly
Great.
on
We
that.
should tell folks how to get in touch with you at @nickannis.com.
That's correct.
By email.
By email.
And they can get information on your touring schedule and your recordings and probably pictures and so forth.
They can
Your philosophy is in there.
Is it?
A little bit.
Oh, I guess some of it, yes.
On your first page that pops up.
Oh, it again, getting back to that balance that I spoke of earlier of protest songs, is that you just can't go out and bash people on the head with them, because I think you tend to, if you put off your audience, you're dead, you know. And again, if it's not entertaining, if in some way, and that's really what I try to do in the stories, is try to engage or forgive me for because people, if you go out to a show, you go out to be entertained, you know, you go out to have a good time. If you want to, you know, if you want to go to church or a pep rally, you go to church or pep rally. So I think the stories are a way to set the song up and ask forgiveness for perhaps intruding, like I'll do with this song. This too is a love song, but it's not a happy love song. It's a love song that says, my baby done left me. And yeah, I miss her, but I'm glad she's gone. And I hope to heck she don't make it back. It's a love song that says, we were married by a judge, but I should have asked for a jury. Well, I'm not him, I'm not them, not the one that did you in, was not me that left you hanging. I ain't the one that slammed that door, I'm still here, I ain't gone. But I will before too long, before I lose another battle in someone else's war. Maybe someday you'll forgive me for everything he's done, for every disappointment you've been through, for every broken promise, for every shattered vow, for all the things you hoped that man would do. But I'm not him. It was not me, I was not there. I'm not the one who does not care. I ain't the one that left you stranded. It was not me that put you down. I'd love to stay, I hope you win, but each day seems to begin with us back in neutral corners to finish out the round. I'm not the one who chose to be somewhere else with some other one when he was supposed to be with you. That's the way it goes, doesn't go too far to heal the scars of all the things you hope that man would do. But I'm not him. Yes, you are. You're all the same. A different face and a different name. You're a thoughtless, luckless loser who never keeps his word. You're ashamed of how you feel. You're afraid this might be real. You're about what I expected, and you're less than I deserve. Maybe someday you'll forgive me for everything he's done, for every disappointment you've been through, for every broken promise, for every shattered vow, for all the things you hoped that man would do. But I'm not him, I'm not them, I'm the same man that I've been, and I've been as good a friend as I know how to be. No, I'm not him, I'm not them, I'm the same man that I've been, and I've been as good a friend as I know how to be.
Nice.
Thanks.
Can you describe at all what it was that inspired you to become a musician or a songwriter or both?
I think every guy that picks up a guitar at any time in his life and learns that first song, I think they all do it for the same reason. I mean, they want to meet girls, you know. But I think if you stick with it, long enough, I mean, you can learn some things about yourself. If you practice long enough and get the feel of it, I think you find that really you want to meet women, you know. So you have to really write, you know, smoother songs for that. But no, I think every performer is a cricket chirping, you know, out there in the forest, or a frog, you know, across the pond just making sounds. You just trying to find your own kind. I mean, not in a mating sense. Just you're trying to find, not that you're not a fine-looking man, but you know, this doesn't get edited. That's all right. What was the question?
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you like that. Just to answer your proposition that every man that picks up a guitar is looking for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing when I was 9, so I wasn't at that prepubescent juncture yet. It was just.
But I bet your songs got better when you started chasing women.
That could be. But anyway.
No, I think you do try to. You try to say something in a more beautiful way than you could in just words. At least, if the instrument, it's everything. I mean, it's the guitar, it's the voice. It's you try to make some kind of performance piece that, I mean, it's ephemeral, that, I mean, exists. I mean, even the recording, even videotaping, as close as it gets to the experience, it's not the experience. It's not being at a show and catching that, you know, being an audience live kind of buzz. So, I mean, as long as I played, I mean, I started playing out at open mics about 3 years ago, and just getting that feedback from the audiences. You want to go back. You want to give them something a little better. You know, whether part of that's ego or that part of that is just you want to find out what you got inside you. And if you have to perform it, then you're forced to come up with something a little. So I probably evaded the question about as well as I did the first time, didn't I? So what I'll do is I'll sing a shorter song.
Okay.
Well, I'm people's choice. I'm your long-lost friend. I'm the inner child of the great white father. I'm the prince of thieves in the house of lords. I'm a mujahideen in a holy war. Oh, hear me, all ye warring tribes. I do not come to take your side. What you had, you were not using. It's what we took, you ain't losing. Welcome to the here and now. Why buy the milk if you can steal the cow? Well, I'm the broken word in the treaties made. I'm the wrath of God in the great crusade. I'm the hidden hand on a Dallas road. In a desert storm, I am the rising water. Ah, but someone's pain is someone's loss. Someone's loss is someone's gain. Someone's price is someone's cause. Someone's flood is someone's rain. Welcome to the here and now. Why buy the milk if you can steal the cow?
All right.
Okay.
We just have time to thank you for being our guest.
Well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for bringing your music into our living room here at Horses Sing None of It. And I think we have time to play a little bit of this jam number.
Why don't we play a song? We'll play it in C. You'll see how you do. Thank all you guys, all the volunteers. It was worth the drive. I'd seen this website, and it was interesting. I didn't know how to get on it, and now I just had to play the minstrel.
Was that easy?
Oh.
Of water in the soil. Water and other molecules are absorbed by this tree root. Inside the tree, the water moves up the trunk, through a branch, and into a leaf. Here, in a leaf cell, the tree uses sunlight to transform water into new molecules called oxygen. Trees and other plants release millions of these oxygen molecules into the air every day. It's the very same oxygen that you and I breathe. Say thank you. Protect the forest.